Hey guys, how are you today? Guess what day it is? It is All Beads Thursday. That means that I'm going to teach you how to make a piece of jewelry. And last week I did a simple necklace, really easy. This week I'm going to teach you how to make earrings. Earrings really does? Yes, because by doing this technique, you will be able to do different types of necklaces. And I love this technique. It's one of my favorite things that I do when I make jewelry. So we're gonna be making earrings, dangly earrings. We're gonna be doing 1 bead earring and then 2 bead earrings. And I am so excited. I just love this technique. So let's get going. Okay, so for today, you're gonna need your cutters, your pliers that cut. You're gonna need your needle nose. These are gonna be your best friend with this technique. This is what makes the magic happen. Ooh. And then I always just have these around just in case. I just keep these 3 on hand at all times. So here we go. Then you're gonna need to have your earring where you put it in your ears, right? You're gonna need the hooks. And we're gonna make 2 sets of earrings, so I need 4. And then you're gonna need your beads. So for the 1 bead earring, you're gonna need 2 beads, 1 for each ear, and then your head pins. These, I love these, I use these all the time. And then for your 2 bead dangling earrings, that's a mouthful, you're gonna need 4 beads. And I actually have 2 big beads and 2 little beads. And then I need 4 head pins for each bead. So that's what you're gonna need for what we're gonna do today. So let's get started. Now when you're doing this technique, you're gonna need to see if your hole on your bead is bigger than your head pin, because if it is, it's gonna slip right out, and that's not good. And so I'm looking at my hole, and I'm seeing that it's bigger than the my head pin right here. And so I'm gonna put another bead that has a smaller hole to hold it so the head pin does not slip out. So what you're gonna do, I'm getting my bead, my small bead, to make that helps this bead not slip off. See that? Did that. And what you're gonna need to do is, this is way too long because we're gonna make a loop. We're making a lot of loops today, and you're gonna need to practice this over and over. So for me, I'm gonna cut probably halfway, and that might be a little long, but around halfway. See how much? You don't need all that wire. So I'm gonna cut it. And you have your trash can. Go do in your trash can. Cut. So see that? And then I'm gonna take my needle nose, and I'm going to take the top of my wire and I'm gonna bend it back all the way. See that? So it's at a 90-degree angle. Perfect, right? That's what you want. See how the needle nose pliers, see how it's thin, it's really small down here and then gets thicker, thicker, and thicker? Go to the end of it and put that at the tip. See, I grabbed it with my end, and you're gonna curl it towards the bead. Curl it towards the bead. And you're gonna curl it again and keep curling it until you get a perfect loop. Do you see that? Well, not a perfect loop, but as perfect as it gets, okay? So that's what you're gonna do. You're making loops, and it's hard. It's really hard. You did that, you're gonna wanna do it with your next one. So you're gonna take it, make sure you get your stopping bead. I call it the stopping bead, ha ha ha. So I'm gonna cut that. Remember, you're gonna cut it. So I cut it. You're gonna bend it back 90 degrees. See that? 90 degrees. Start at the base. And you're gonna curl it and curl it and curl it and curl it around until you get your loop. So that was semi-easy. It takes practice though. Once you get it, you'll be like, oh, that's nothing. I can do that in 2 seconds, right? So put those 2 aside. And then now with these beads, it's a little bit more tricky. You're gonna need to put your bead and hold your bead in the middle. The bead's in the middle. So I'm gonna cut this bit halfway. Okay? And then you're gonna hold it. You have to hold it and do the same thing you did with the other one, but you have to hold it in the middle, right? Because you're gonna put 2 loops on both sides. You're gonna put a loop on this side and a loop on this side, okay? So you're gonna bend it 90 degrees, and that's hard. You gotta hold your loop, you gotta hold it. So we have our 90 degrees, see that? 90 degrees, and then we're gonna loop it again, okay? We're gonna loop it like we did the other one, loop, 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 loop. See how that looks? And so we're gonna need to make a loop on this side, but the problem is we have this little head pin, and we're gonna need to cut that off. So we're gonna need to cut off maybe like 1/4 of the way. Cut it off. Hold it. So be pushing this and be pushing this down, okay? So you have that, and then you're gonna bend it back 90 degrees like you did, right? 90 degrees, okay? And you're gonna make the loop again. Loop, loop, loop. And there you go. You have loops on both sides. It takes practice, it takes time. I'll show you once again so you can get the hang of it. Okay, so we're gonna put our bead in the middle, right? Put your bead in the middle. I'm gonna cut a little bit. Put your bead in the middle. 90 degrees, remember, pull it back to a 90 degrees. Okay, that's how it should look. Okay, and then you're gonna make a loop at the top. So starting at the bottom, loop, 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 loop. And there you go. Okay. Now we're gonna cut off a little bit right here. Bend it back 90 degrees. Oh, you feel strong because you're bending wire, boom. And then you're gonna loop it again. Loop, 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 loop. And just like that, okay? So this is what you have. You got these two, and you got these. So now you're gonna need connected. So I'm going to open, for this earring, I'm gonna open the loop a little bit, just open it a little bit, so you can get this in here. Yeah. And then you gotta make sure there's not a gap. Your earring will come apart if you have a gap. So put it and loop it back. There you go, look at that. Okay, and then I'm gonna open the top of this so I can put my earring hook in, my shepherd's hook. Put it in there. And I'm going to make sure my loop is closed. And there you go. One earring down. Look at those. Look at those. Isn't that great? Love it, love it. Okay, so let's do the next one. So we're gonna be doing just a one bead dangler. And when it's not a circle, it's easier. Put it through your bead. Too long, so you're gonna cut it. And do your loop, do 90 degrees, just like you did with the other one, 90 degrees. And then go to the bottom of your pliers and loop, 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 loop. Let's do the other one. Cut it. 90 degrees. And then do your loop, 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 loop. Perfect. So now, in order to get the shepherd hooks on, we're going to open it up just a little. Open it up. Open it up just a little. Put it through. And then close it back up. And there you go. There's one earring. Let's do the other one. Open it up. Loop your shepherd hook through. And close the loop back up. How easy was that? Like seriously, once you get the hang of it, it's so easy. Love it. How easy was that? We just made 2 sets of earrings in like, what, 5 minutes? Look at these. Da. So that's one, that's your one bead. And then a 2 bead earring. Love it, love it. So easy. Can I just tell you, once you get the hang of doing the loop and your pliers become an extension of your hand, the looping is gonna be so easy. This is gonna be your best friend when it comes to looping. So the coolest thing is I'm gonna be teaching you how to make many different necklaces that have to do with this technique, where you're just looping and it's just one big necklace with this looping style. And I love it. I think it's gorgeous. You can do so many things with it. And so yeah, I'm gonna be teaching you that next week. So stay tuned. Now, I do videos twice a week. On Thursday is when I do my how-to jewelry video, so just stay tuned for next week. If you want to know when my video is coming out, click right here to subscribe. Boom. Click and it will give you updates of when I have new videos. But I do videos Tuesday and Thursday, but Thursday is my how-to videos. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later. Mwah! I'll talk to you later. Bye.